Good afternoon. Thank you, Manu. Thank you, Bill and Connect, and thank you everyone to having me here. It's a great pleasure to be with you and share my thoughts and experiences. And you must be wondering what a cybersecurity guy is doing in a political science conference. I'm sure many of you must have this doubt. Let me tell you that we are that invisible force behind winning and the losing. So we give that empower to that winning person who could able to tweak the technology to its advantage and make sure that he gets that winning. That's what cybersecurity is all about. So my experience with technology in election or political sciences emerged after I finished my engineering in 2003, unemployed with recession and no work to do. So I started to code application which captures the voice of the politicians, then transfer it over the telephone lines. And 2004 was the elections which were going on. It has transformed the political scenario in South Andhra, where I belong to, and that actually given us the understanding about what technology can empower. That's what it started. So as we have developed, as we have gained over the years, how Cambridge Analytica and the Facebook has transformed the politics, and they have coined a new word called electioneering, where it is totally driven by the technology and driven by the digital technologies. This is where we actually got our hands on to. And we have been working with many governments, agencies which are political, non-political enterprise agencies, to help them provide some niche areas of AI, cybersecurity domains, for example, open source intelligence, social media intelligence, human intelligence, cyber intelligence, and threat analysis. That's from the cybersecurity angle. And from the AI, as it has been evolved from the last 2 years, political science and the political campaigns have extensively used AI to gain the advantage, to get the insightfuls from the ground levels, from the digital arena, and to create and to strategize those political campaigns. That's where we have seen extensive adoption of AI, from the agentic AI to the agentic RAGs to the AI operators, which has been recently launched by the OpenAI yesterday. So they have autonomously got the power to think, act, and execute those strategies without the intervention of human beings. You must be wondering where AI have been used in the last political campaigns across the globe. I'm sure you must have observed. Let me refresh your ideas that AI has been used to analyze various political campaigns, assess the various success and the failures of those campaigns, and provide the insights which can tune by gathering the feedbacks of the voters and provide you with the analysis through which it can be evolved into a most successful campaigns. It is being used for the polling booth management by using advanced data analytics to provide the real-time visibility on the voters turnout to control the opposition votes and to increase the favorable votes. It can also be used, the data analytics can be used for the money management and money distribution across various constituencies, so that it uses the analytics where it can provide you the customer, the voter loyalty, and also provide you with his allegiance to which party he belongs to. And it is being used for pushing political, customized, hyper-personalized political messages across digital platforms to those voters who has a neutral mentality. So it is being used, the tools has been used to monitor and to analyze various voter conversations across digital platforms, gain those valuable insights, and then use them to refine and revolve their political campaigns. And weaponization of AI has been used for manipulations using AI-generated deepfakes and manipulating content, which helps to set a narrative or inaccurate narrative. And we have also used AI has been used to identify and track the micro-level influencers and and measure the impact on the voter segment, how they can influence and what could be the factor by variation across the digital platforms and the communities. It is also understand the ground level geopolitical dynamics. It also helps to understand the mindset of a person. It can also understand to create or influence someone's mindset, and that's where AI has been used. And cybersecurity, on the other hand, has been a very instrumental and niche area in electioneering. It provides a very niche area in terms of understanding the patterns, studying the patterns. You have seen a lot of, you must have heard about NSO group. It has played a vital role in the electioneering of global elections, including India. So Pegasus is one of the disruptive softwares which was built for the mobile surveillance, snooping, taping, and these are all the technologies which are used, and that's where cybersecurity niche areas domains have been used. This is the areas which we specialized into, and we work with the governments to provide or to provide a solution for these type of influences which are there at the ground level. And we also help the government to run a fair elections so that the deserving candidate can get that. So we also have helped a lot of law enforcement agencies to identify those antisocial elements, neutralize them, identify the influencers which are wrongly influencing the voters or they are causing a damage to the voter community. We could identify them as well, and then we can able to report them to the law enforcement agencies. We also work with various intelligence bureaus to provide them with the ground level intelligence at the granular level, at the most micro level, where you can't imagine, because we control your digital twin. What is your digital twin? Your mobile phone, right? That's what the cybersecurity controls. That's what whoever controls your mobile phone, that's a digital twin, and it can control and it can influence you. And the social media what you have been providing, which you have been using, go and check the Facebook. Open the Facebook now and see what information it is collecting from your end. Open it and see it by yourself, that it takes every information of yours. How many apps do you have on your mobile phones? 50 above? And hardly you will be using not more than 5 or 10. And still you want those apps to be sitting on your mobile phone, irrespective of knowing that what those apps are doing. They are collecting the information, and those information has been shared with the data exchanges, and that's where the political parties or the consultants buy those informations to influence it. And how often do you change your passwords? I don't think so, right? Rarely. And you give permissions to your mobile phone when you install any app. You don't even blink an eye to give that approvals or permissions of your messages, your mics, your camera, your database, your files, without understanding the repercussions of it. That's where the data gets exfiltrated, and that's where it is being exploited against you or influence you. These are the makers and the pros and cons of using the technology, adverse use of technology, but yes, it is also being used for the good and bad purposes. It is up to us how we determine how to use the technology to provide betterment on constructive methods to the human being. Apart from that, we work extensively with the regulatory bodies to help write those policies in the best interest of the people, because providing them the information from the ground, providing them the information from what exactly the conversations are happening on various social media platforms, monitoring, analyzing those voices, providing those voices to the government so that they can exactly write those benefitable policies which can propagate to the ground level. And so on and so forth. We have a lot of AI and combination of AI and cybersecurity technology which is being used in digital transformation of electioneering, in digital transformation of political campaigns, and most of them are used for good, but there are certain elements which use for the negative aspects. We should be aware of this kind of exploitation of the technology and make sure that it is used for the good cause of it. Thank you so much. That should be.